Sorry about that. The power went out on the whole block. So luckily, the power is back on. We have a lot of backups in place here at Brutus Renault in case of a power outage because of obviously all the machinery and stuff like that. So luckily, my internet was already ready to go. So I only had to press go again once I rebooted everything. But it was a little bit scary there for a second. Daryl's over working on laser stuff, and he came running over. He's like, "What the heck happened?" I said, "I paid the bill. I have no idea." So speaking of Daryl, we're getting a brand new, gigantic, like the size of my desk laser. It should be here in about 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about that because I think it's gonna change our stencil production pretty substantially. So I just ordered that today. So, all right, can everybody see me? Hopefully the power doesn't go out again. Can everybody see me now? All of our cameras are a go, I think. Okay. All right, back down to the table. So, what was the last thing I showed you? I think it was this, right? It was the stencil. Okay. Yes, it was the stencil. So, next up, we have the new consumables, which are these incredible new, they're like we call them creative confections, but they're like our kind of food line of things. We have 3 of these. So we have the guacamole. Again, do not eat. These are not real food. Guacamole. We have the salsa. And we have the nacho cheese. Look at how cool that nacho cheese is. I love that. So these are absolutely incredible. I did Michelle, and I'm super excited to meet you. I'm super, super excited. So I do have some swatches of those that we'll talk about in a moment. Once we get our free gift going. So again, this is the Creative Confections. And these are, I mean, they're so cool. Wait till you try them out with your taco stuff. It's a lot of fun. The power went out. And it's a big building. So there was a lot that had to reboot before I could come on. But it was pretty quick from when it came back on. All right, so that is everything for our taco items. Oh, no, I lied. Oh, my favorite part I didn't talk about. We have to talk about the Tasty Tacos paper pad. We're going to use this. Yeah, there was a power outage. Yes. So, of course, the papers that work with this are Phone Book, Macchiato, Lagoon, Wagon, Poison Apple, and Alabaster. There's a paper pack you can get that goes with it. Look at this paper. Oh, I love it so much. Look at this. And there is a much smaller scale on this one than our normal paper. And that is simply because then you can use it with your larger scale images. And then, of course, it repeats. Just such fun paper. We needed a Tasty Tacos paper. And then if you look at the back, that's what they all look like. I don't know why it's showing so bright green. It is not bright green. It is a much lighter green than it's showing up. All right. So let's go ahead and pop this back. Into here, and then let's talk about the Game On re-release. So Game On was another super popular stamp set for a very long time. And we brought it back because of its popularity. So this is the Will You Be My Player 2? And it looks like a Game Boy. Let me pull it out of here so you can see. Can you see that? I love it. And then now we have a coordinating die. So we're bringing in a bunch of coordinating dies for our most popular products for our 10-year. And then this cuts out your little pieces here, so you can use those separately. And then this cuts out the window. So you can pop the window up, okay? All sorts of different stuff you can do. Yes, just in time for Cinco de Mayo. So again, the same with this. You can get the stamp and die stamp by itself, or the die by itself if you already have the stamp. And I mean, this is $10. $10 for these with the stamp and die. So you can't beat it. Then we have the stencil that was launched for this. I have wanted a Pac-Man stencil forever. It's not called Pac-Man because we can't call it that arcade game. But I am so in love with this stencil. I mean, how cool is this? So you can use this in bits and pieces. Just use this section. I mean, really, the sky's the limit, my friends. Isn't that cool? So this is the arcade game stencil. Then we have the Game On. These are actually called Glitch. These are just really cool, different glitchy backgrounds for our washi sheets. And then we came out with a new paper pad that is called Funky Rainbow. And you know me, anytime that I can add a rainbow to something, I'm fully on board. The colors we chose for this are Potion Rouge, Lagoon Wagon, and Jack-o'-lantern, but really a lot of them would work with it. So this is that beautiful paper, which you can really use on any project. I mean, let's be honest. There's so much you can do, right? So that is our Funky Rainbow. Yeah, there's all sorts of different bundles. If you take a look at the website, there's a ton of different bundles to choose from. All right. So that is everything for this mini release. Now let's talk about that free gift. Or you can purchase it. It's completely up to you. Let me move all these things out of the way here. I think I talked about everything I was supposed to talk about. Sure did. Okay. Here it is. It is the Taco Tuesday layering stencil. Nothing like giving yourself your own round of applause, right? So it's not going to look like much now, but we are going to go ahead and we are going to blend it out, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is going to look like once you blend everything together. In true Christopher Allen style, you can see here that I have added these guidelines for you. So I always add these guidelines. I add them for me and for you. They're mostly for me, and then I hope that you use them as well. But I did go ahead and create the guidelines so that it would be a little bit easier for both of us, I guess. So it's a lot easier for me when I'm live as well as when I'm making these outside of being live. So let me go ahead and show you this here. I think you can use the Brutus box to do that. I don't know. That's an excellent question. All right. So I'm going to show you how to build this up. And this is probably one of my favorite stencils that I've designed so far this year. I get very excited about the stencils that I design. Pretty much always. All right, so we're going to grab Shooting Star first. I have all my colors out from when I was testing this earlier. So we're going to grab Shooting Star, and that's how we're going to do our taco shell. Okay? So we're going to grab Shooting Star here. We're just going to blend, blend, blend. One of my favorite things to do is blend in colors. And I'm not going to lie to you, I designed this stencil this morning. And since we can manufacture stencils here at Brutus Monroe, and I can literally just call over to Daryl and say, hey, I have an idea. We were able to manufacture a ton of these by tonight, and they're ready to go for you. I just wanted this stencil. I had this stencil in my mind, and I said, this stencil, I have to have it. So I designed it. Now we have it. Gur is what I'm using next. Hello, Vicky. And we're just going to be very, very gentle with the Gur here, because we just want to add kind of like baking lines here. or not lines, but like a baking gradient. All right, there we go. And then that is part 1. Doesn't look like much, right? I don't know what that looks like, but it doesn't look like much. Next, we're going to go to our next layer. Oh, and I forgot I have to go grab my card bases over from the back. So I'll go grab that while this is setting up. All right, so sorry if my head is in the way, but we are going to now do our next layer. Again, everything lines up. You'll be able to see how everything lines up here. First, right here in this bottom area, we're going to use the gur, because that is the back of our taco. So that's going to give us the look of the back of the taco. So we're just going to add that color in there. Get it as deep and saturated as we can. There we go. And then we're going to grab our guppy. And this is how we're going to add the cheese. The cheese and the little kind of marks on the taco. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of the things that are my favorite things that are designed here at Brutus Monroe are done literally in the morning and released that night. All right, so this is gonna be our cheese layer. I'm gonna add a little bit of the gur to these marks here, just to give them a little bit more oomph. All right, so there's layer 2. See how that's going to come together? Then layer 3 is our tomato layer, tomato slash salsa slash whatever you want to put on there that's red. All right, and our first color we're going to use is bee sting. Whoops. I did go over what they were, yes. They are a glazing medium. All right, so we're adding in the red now for the tomatoes or the salsa, whatever you want them to be. And now I'm going to take one of my Brutus Monroe blending brushes and I'm going to grab some of the Game Over. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pounce this color right here at the base. And what that's going to do is that's going to give us some dimension. And I love using my blending brushes like this. Because that's going to give us a whole bunch of dimension. And almost look like we alcohol marker colored it. Okay? Yes, you just slide it up. All right? So now there is our tomato. And now last but not least is our guacamole or lettuce or whatever you want it to be. Create your own ending. And we are going to start with Overzealous. We just got a lot of these inks back in stock, so if you've been eyeing them up, take a look. All right, again, we're going in with Overzealous. And next, we're going to grab another one of my blending brushes. And we are going to pat in some fake plants. And again, that's going to give us a little bit of dimension on our lettuce slash guacamole slash whatever green you put on yours. Your taco. All right, so now we're ready for the reveal. 1, 2, 3, go. So now we have a taco. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? And I have several of them that I did earlier. So this was one that I did earlier where I kind of, did it in a little bit of a lighter grade. This one has the salsa on it. This one I was experimenting with the guacamole. I didn't get a chance to finish this one, but you can see the guacamole that I added to it. But yeah, that's what they look like. So I'm going to run and grab my card bases real quick. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. because I have to grab my card bases. I left them on the shelf, okay? But yeah, what questions? So this is an A2 size layering panel. The size of it when it's finished is about 3 1/4 by 1 3/4. I used your gilded up EPO. I'm about to find it. Oh, awesome. Oh, I love that, Amy. I love that. Okay, grabbing it. BRB. Okay, and I'm back. Got my card bases. Gonna move these out of the way. I know the layering stencils take me a while to come up with, but today I was like, this is it. This is the one I want to make. Okay. So we are going to get started. So first and foremost, I need a piece of the, I know this isn't a color that says it goes along with it, but I love this color. Mustard seed, I believe, is its name. I believe it's mustard seed. It's not one that says that it goes with this, but I have to use it. I just have to. Is it not one? No, it says phone book supposed to go with this, but I want to use mustard seed. And let's see here. So, what is our color story tonight? Oh, avocado, done. Done, 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 done. That was easy. A lot easier than I thought it would be. Because, you know, I could go through paper for hours. I am a psycho about paper. I always was, even before I owned Brutus Monroe. I was always wild about paper. So we're going to use our chili peppers to add another little patterned element. And then I think because, so now I have these already, I have some that I did earlier that I already fussy cut, because you can just fussy cut out this little taco. So this is our color story so far. We're going to do a white piece that has this on the background. And I think maybe we'll do some red. Why not? I think we'll do a little bit of red, and that'll tie everything in. What do we think about this color story, my friends? I don't know why this blue balance is so wild tonight. I think it's because the lights went out. It's because the lights went out tonight. So that's why we're running into this issue. But I'll reset the balance tomorrow. All right, so I'm gonna grab my Stick and Stamp mat. Stick and Stamp mats. Maybe it's because this, I don't know. Something happened when the lights went out. Something happened. I don't know what, but it'll come back. I need to get my color card to reset everything. All right, so we're going to put that up there so I don't lose it. Let us grab our lettuce. Oh, I'm just full of puns tonight, friends. You came on a good night. So we're going to grab a piece of Perfect Blend cardstock. Okay. And we're going to grab our chili pepper. What is this called? Stencil. Woo! It's been a long day, my friends. Yeah, the night the lights went out in Pittsburgh. And we're going to hit this with a little bit of Pixie spray, just because it'll make my life much easier while I'm blending the life out of it. And we're going to do red with some green highlights, because that's just what I feel like doing tonight, okay? That's what I think we're going to do tonight. Because I think the green ones turn red or the red ones turn green. I don't know. You tell me. Do we have anybody out there that's familiar with the anatomy of a pepper? You're too right? I don't know what happened. I'd like to think it was me, but I think it was that Green Tree's power grid isn't exactly structurally sound, is what I'm thinking. Green turns red. Okay. And I did use my blending buddy on top of here because I don't want to get my Stick and Stamp mat all messed up. And we're not going to use this whole piece. We're only going to use a square that's 2.5 inches square. But I think that I'm going to... Chipotle just opened up the street from us, like literally right up the street. I've been there 3 times. I don't want to talk about it. But I actually had their salad today, and it's delicious. But I think that this would be a great way to give somebody a little Chipotle gift card or a Taco Bell gift card. I mean, you're kind of taking your life in your own hands at Taco Bell, but regardless, I think this would be a great way to give someone a gift card. All right. So now we're going to go in with our much deeper truck into a pole at St. Margaret's. Well, that'll explain it. Luann, Action News 11, just told me that a tree went into a pole at the church that's right up the street from us. So that makes sense. Luann is my own personal Peggy Finnegan. She just messaged me. I saw it on my watch. So we're just adding a little green to our peppers. Please tell me the Chipotle. Oh, it does. It does. Oh, that was directly from Jill. I don't know if Jill is here with us. She is our firefighter / card maker. I mean, does it get any better than a firefighter / card maker? I don't think it does. Not in my personal opinion, it doesn't. All right, so we added a little bit of the green there. Oh, Luann does have 100%. Listen, if I ever have a question, comment, or concern, I go for Luann. All right, so there we go. There's what our peppers look like. Now we have to add the tops to them. Oh, yeah, Mary. I couldn't agree more. So you'll see this lines up right in the middle. Do you see how that lines up? There's a little guideline there. All right, and then we're going to grab our overzealous is going to be what we use for our stems. We're just going to go in here and we're just going to add in our color. I mean, it really couldn't be easier. I've done all of the hard work for you, I promise. You just got to bring the ink and the brush. That's all you have to bring to the party. Is ink, correct, is ink and a brush. That's all you have to bring. And you don't even have to bring a brush. Grab a Q-tip if you want to. I mean, it's not going to give you the same look, but grab a Q-tip. It'll do something. It'll add color to it. That's all we're trying to do, is really add color. Then I'm going to add just a little bit of this darker green, and I'm only applying what's left on my brush. I'm not grabbing any additional color, because we don't need it. We really don't. We're just adding to our color story here. Okay. Oh, that would be cool. And there we go. There are our chili peppers. So how fun and simple is that? I love that. She said by spicy. I don't know. I don't know, Francie. When our mailman comes in here, I don't know what you're talking about. I've seen you. I've seen you. You can try. Listen. You can try to fool me. All right, so we are going to cut this down to 2.5 inches square. She said, you can try to fool me, my love, but you ain't doing it. All right, so 2.5 inches square. This is going to go this way, and our little taco is going to go behind it. So we just have just a little bit of, just a little zest behind there. And we're going to pop it up, don't worry. And now we're going to cut down our mustard seed. Did we confirm that this is mustard seed? To 4 by 5 1/4. Do we still carry mustard seed? Please tell me yes. Or did I just pull this out of nowhere? And then we need a piece that is 2 inches by 3.5 inches, I think. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Okay. Oh, I'm looking at my own sketch and I'm like, what the heck? Okay, we do. Good, good, good. And then I need a piece that's 4 inches. It's going to go in this direction. Nope. Yep. Nope. 4 inches by 2.5 inches. All right, there we go. So now we have all of our pieces ready to go. I'll move this out of the way. Grab my card base. What about a palette knife? Oh yeah, a palette knife would work. Or you can just use a little brush. It's completely up to you. Whatever works best for you. I've used a Q-tip before. Oh, not a Q-tip, a toothpick before. I don't know why I'm stuck on Q-tips tonight. All right, layer 1. Layer 2. Then we have layer 3. And then for our tasty pepper layer, we're going to put that at a square here. Okay. And then we're going to pop this guy up. And then we're going to get a little sentiment. So the sentiment we're going to use is from the Tasty Taco stamp. If I could figure out where the heck I put it. I put it back in the bin. No, I did not. That would have been too easy. I just had the darn thing. Here they are. Okay. And we're going to do the I Love You More Than Tacos. And we'll die cut that out. What the heck? We have a die. Why not? Right? Hold on. Let me grab my heavy machinery here. All right. Make sure you always cut away from you and away from your eyes. Grab my Raven Detail ink here. Oh, that's a perfect impression. First time. Can't do that again. All right, where'd my pixie tape go? I thought I had a piece that was left over because I don't want to... I get nervous with the pixie tape sometimes because you have to like kind of pat it off because it's very sticky. Oh, that's it. Fantastic, Melissa. That is fantastic. I love that. All right. So we're going to cut this out. I have not installed my new lawnmower yet. I will, I promise. So we can see how she goes. Because this one, whew, she's something. Okay. So if this doesn't peel my paper off, this tape sometimes. Ooh-wee. All right. Oh, this is back in stock. To everybody out there that loves this little stabby tool that I use all the time, we just got it back in stock. All right. I use it on almost every card that I make. So we're going to put the I Love You More Than Tacos down here in the corner. Just right down here. Lower level adjacent. And also something else that's back in stock is the incredible foam tape. This is, oh my goodness, I use it on everything. Oh, that's going to be a little big, so hold on. What you do is you cut this off of here. Let me show you the trick. I move this over to the side. Since it is protected on both sides, it will not hurt your scissor. See that? Oh yes, Not Your Mama's is back in stock. So we can now add these wherever we would like on here. I think that's pretty good. We'll add a little piece right here in the center because we can do that. Because remember, you can just, and it does not stick to your scissors. It does not stick to anything. All right, and then we're going to pop that right there. You can see now that's popped up. Okay. Okay. And now, what kind of card would this be if I didn't add some gems? All right. And I'm going to add on the topaz gems, because that's the kind of card I'm in the mood to make tonight. And let me grab my glue. Yes, there are brand new Chroma Glaze bundles available. We just launched them. All right. Maybe a little bit more on that guy. Yes, it would not be. We also just launched bundles of our gems with Gina K's tool, the stabby tool. So if you like the stabby tool, there we go. Oh, Heather will have to fix that. All right. And then, of course, there we go. And we're all done, my friends. Right? It is $1 million taco. There we go. You can even add gems to the little centers of the avocados if you would like. I just think it's a fun little card. So, all right, everybody. That's it. That's all I have for tonight. That is the game on launch and the taco, Tasty Taco launch. If there's anything that you like on the website, go ahead and snatch that up so you can get your free stencil. This is what mine looks like now because it's been through it. Or you can just purchase this. If you just want to get this, you don't want to spend $75, just grab this. It's very easy to spend $75 right now because there's a lot on our website. But just grab this if you want, or spend $75 and we'll send this to you for free. So, yeah, that's it. And refresh, please. What's that mean? May Sneaks. I don't have any May Sneaks right now, but I can tell you that it isn't going to suck. I can tell you that. May's release is not going to suck. That is the only clue that I'll give you. But you're going to see. You'll see very soon what May is all about. The whole background is changing. We are going to be in a greenhouse, if that gives you any more hints. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is simply a memory or your own ending. I love you very, very much, and I cannot wait to see you all very soon.